We're here because free speech is under attack. We're here because people are being convinced that socialism works. We're here because people are being judged guilty until proven innocent. We are fighting back with facts. This is not a safe zone, so buckle up, Buttercup. This is the raw, naked truth.
Welcome to the Raw Naked Truth. I'm your host, Eric Lopkin, and here's today's news. Just one day after the Department of Homeland Security warned of an increased threat of extremist violence over the next 6 months, a gunman was apprehended outside the home of Justice Brett Kavanaugh. The gunman admitted that he intended to kill the justice because of the leaked opinion which could overturn Roe v. Wade. An armed 26-year-old man was arrested and later charged with attempted murder Wednesday after showing up outside Supreme Court Justice Brett Kavanaugh's home and making threats against him, authorities said. The man, identified as Nicholas John Rosk, was carrying a gun, a knife, pepper spray, zip ties, and a variety of household tools when he was arrested, the Justice Department said. Agents first noticed the man outside Kavanaugh's house at 1:05 a.m. on Wednesday before he walked away and called the Montgomery County Emergency Communications Center. Rosk told the 911 operator he was having suicidal thoughts and planned to kill Kavanaugh with the gun he had in his suitcase. He was arrested while still on the call and made an initial appearance that afternoon before a Maryland judge. The arrest follows weeks of heated rhetoric from pro-choice advocates following the May 2nd draft opinion leak that signaled the conservative majority Supreme Court is poised to overturn Roe v. Wade. Immediately after the leak, pro-choice protesters descended on the Supreme Court, Catholic churches, pro-life organizations, and the justices' private residences. Within a week of the leak, vandals targeted at least 5 pro-life crisis pregnancy centers across the country and at least 1 pro-life organization. Senator Chuck Schumer made incendiary remarks threatening Justice Kavanaugh, which may have led to the attempt on Kavanaugh's life. Just this past Tuesday, another pro-life Christian pregnancy center in Buffalo, New York, was allegedly targeted by vandals and lit on fire. Police in Amherst, New York, have since launched an investigation, treating the case as an act of arson. After Rosk's arrest, the group Ruth Sent Us, a pro-abortion group that has coordinated many of the protests since the Supreme Court leak, vowed to protest again outside Kavanaugh's home Wednesday night. It is against federal law to protest judges or try to sway their decisions. The Biden administration has refused to enforce this law. The Senate passed a bill unanimously to expand protection for justices and their families. Nancy Pelosi has refused to bring this bill to a vote in the House. It should also be noted, the group Ruth Sent Us is named after Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Justice Ginsburg wrote that Roe v. Wade was bad case law and should be looked at carefully. That's the raw, naked truth. You can catch every episode of The Raw Naked Truth at xvadio.com/podcasts, the Apple Podcasts app, Google Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Stitcher, Audible, Amazon Music, and wherever you find podcasts. We'll see you next time.